fill the air. Speak real expression, real righteous. From the hills to the harbor, sing. Real FM, the sound when make freedom ring. Real connection, 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the real sound when make freedom ring. Farmer him the
Hello, good morning. I'm good. Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. I read from the Word of God, Psalm 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snares of the foe, and from the lonesome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shall thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flitteth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, my inhabitants. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angel charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, and thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion, and added the young lion, and on the dragon shall thou trample under feet, because He hath set His love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. This is the end of the scripture reading this morning. Like I'm reading my Bible, but somebody outside my neighbor is distracting me because sports is talking loud. But I know Jesus is love, and I never say that I always be a winner. I will always be a winner. Yeah. You have a nice day. Carnival, good morning. Yes, yes. Yes. You too. Bye-bye.
Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice line, airwaves free. On the radio see. Whoa! No sugar coat, no fabric.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company. A family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
It's in the feeling and how we talk. It's in the meaning and our spark. It is the thing that sets us apart. Who we are. Cause the rhythm of life keeps pumping. Together going strong. No matter what, we keep things flowing. Before we will go all in. Our hands up in the sky. Celebrate and come let your rhythm flow.
Expert nail technician wanted. Looking for a skilled nail artist who specializes in acrylic, gel nails, stunning nail art, and luxurious pedicures. If you can turn nails into masterpieces, I want you. Creative braider needed. Need a talented braider who can slay cornrows, locks, and braids, and all the latest style. If your hands can work magic with hair, let's connect. Hit me up or WhatsApp me 403-4421. Let's create something amazing together.
The new Grenville Credit Union debit card has made online shopping easier than ever. Quick, secure, and hassle-free. Just tap, pay, and shop with confidence. Get yours today.
School's calling, and Maya's Collections has the answer. Hey parents and students, the countdown is on. Maya's Collections in Cites is your go-to spot for everything back to school. Uniforms, we've got them. St. Patrick Catholic School shirts, primary and preschool uniforms across St. Patrick, MacDonald College, St. Mark's and Montrose Secondary School uniforms, shirts, socks, vests and more. Need supplies? We're stocked with notebooks, exercise books, school bags, accessories, and a whole lot more. Plus a wide variety of household items for the home. Got government or Grand Coda vouchers? Bring them in. We accept both. Find us on Main Street Cites. Opening hours from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays to Saturdays. Call us at 449-6197. At Maya's Collection, style, supplies and savings all in one place. Come for the deals and stay for the vibes. Maya's Collection, we've got you.
Introducing Berger Travel-On from Answer Coatings Grenada Limited. Built tough for the Caribbean climate, Berger Travel-On is your one-coat solution for long-lasting protection and a beautiful textured finish. This patent texture design is available in 3 grades: ultra-fine, fine, and coarse, and in a wide range of colors, perfect for exterior and interior walls. Quick drying, low maintenance, and cost-effective. Berger Travel-On keeps your projects on time and within budget. So whether you're building your first home or refreshing your space with that modern look.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice side, hear the airwaves free. On the radio see. No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe. Just the raw truth I flow like Mount Kwakwa Tribe. From Grand Anse to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now, I let your heart pour out. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the voiceless, the oppressed, the sincere. Real FM are the vessel, your message fill the ear. Speak your truth, Grenada, where your heart there. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound where make freedom ring. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills struggles we face. Amplify the joy, the pain, the grace. Nutmeg in the rhythm, cocoa in the bass. Real FM hold the mirror to the spice all face. Reel up the truth selector, let the people speak. 91.9, no weak heart, no meek. From Carriacou shores to the Crater Lake Peak. Real expression loud and the nation loves. Lyrics are a temple, the DJ is the priest. Every song a sermon, every word release. No censorship, no chains, just the soul laid bare. Grenada's heartbeat pulsing through the FM here. When the storm take the island, the signal still repair. Real FM 91.9, the sound of prayer. Real expression, real vibration. 91.9, the soul of the nation. Keep the frequency alive, no hesitation. Grenada voice rise. Real expression on 91.9 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tuning on the spice line, where the airwaves free. On the radio see. Whoa! No sugar-coated lyrics, no. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the voiceless, the oppressed, the sincere. Real FM are the vessel, your message fill the air. Speak your truth, Grenada, where your heart there. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation. Real FM, the sound where make freedom rich. Your man chant the blues, farmer hymn the rain. Mama shares her wisdom, youths them chant for change. The radio no silence the struggles we face. Amplify the joy, the pain, the grace. Nutmeg in the rhythm, cocoa in the bass. Real FM hold the mirror to the spice all face. Reel up the truth selector, let the people speak. 91.9, no weak heart, no meek. From Carriacou shores to the Crater Lake Peak. Real expression loud and the nation loves. Lyrics are a temple, the DJ is the priest. Every song a sermon, every word release. No censorship, no chains, just the soul laid bare. Grenada's heartbeat pulsing through the FM here. When the star
Right. Okay. How about now? Yeah, I'm going to try it. I'm asking the question, how about now? Is anybody hearing me now? Yeah, that's kind of strange. Yeah, that's kind of strange. Okay, no audio. Christine, can you tell me if you're hearing me now? Because I'm going to try 1,000,001 things. So I need to know. Are you guys, well, you should be. Okay, so Christine, would you say that we are back and running, we cooking with gas and not cold? Yeah, you know I could be crazy like that, right? So Christine, okay, so everybody's hearing me now, so that's good. That's a good thing. So, how's your weekend? All right, loud and clear. Everybody's loud and clear now. So yeah, how's your weekend? My weekend was it was okay. It was okay. Yeah, bit challenging, but okay. So now the carnival is over, eh? Now the carnival is over. What gives it to you now that the carnival is over? What gives? What's going on? You know, what are you saying? What are you feeling? You know, everything. Tell me, what's popping? What's Carnival doing for you? Or what has Carnival done for you? I really want to know. I'm waiting on you, you know. I'm waiting on you for you to tell me what has Carnival done for you. What has Carnival done for you? Yeah, I'd really like to know. Okay. Yeah, I even think that the picture is a bit fuzzy this morning too. Yeah, I think that the picture is a bit fuzzy. Let's see if I can try another camera. There are two cameras. One is a bit fuzzy. I don't think I like what I'm getting from it. So I'd have to try another one. Oh boy. You're probably asking what happened, what transpired. Well, what happened in essence is that yesterday we had some things to do here at the studio, and so that one's better. Yeah, that one's better now. So yeah, it's gotten a bit better. Yeah, yesterday we had a couple of things that we needed to do in studio. Got some of it done. Yeah, got some of it done, and here we are today. Yeah, here we are today in relation to what we've gotten done. Oh boy. It's like everything is kind of like not working the way it should be working this morning. Oh, come on, thing. Yeah, come on, you don't do this. Nah, we ain't playing no wizard. Somebody sent me a message and say, Andre, play wizard when the carnival over. No, we ain't playing no wizard when the carnival over. You know that the carnival over. There's something I'd like to speak to. It's not going to take very long, and probably, do I want your comment? Yeah, I believe that I want the comments of people in the statement. Well, what you'd hear me speak about it. It's not, yeah, baby daddy, I know you're hearing me and you ain't seeing me. I know that. Good. Now check this out. Somebody made a statement to me and said, Andre, the carnival is okay, you know, but the carnival is is fast becoming job alone. I said, really? Person says, yes, Andre. The Carnival is fast becoming Javalone. So I sat down for myself and I'm like, no, is that correct? Is that what we're seeing? And I've come to the realization that it may not necessarily be Jabalone. No, it may not necessarily be Jabalone, but what it is dirty mass. Yeah. Our carnival is fast becoming a dirty mass. Whether or not that is going to bring people to our shows, I don't know at this time. I can't say. And I'm not criticizing the carnival in relation to it becoming dirty mass. No, I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying that that is what it has become. Dirty mass. So, based on the trajectory, at this particular point in time, I believe in a couple of years, no one will be saying, I'm going to Grenada for spice mass. They're going to Grenada for dirty mass. Because take a look at it. Now, you have a Juve in St. George's, you have a Juve in St. John, and I'm not criticizing, I'm just pointing out. You have Juve in St. Mark, you have Juve Tuesday morning in St. Patrick, you have Juve in St. Andrew, and of course you have Juve in St. David. All the different parishes have their own Juve. However, the Juve in St. George's is a Monday morning thing. In St. John, it is a Monday morning thing most time. So too in St. Andrew. So too in St. Mark. It's a Monday morning thing. In St. David and St. Patrick, it's a Tuesday morning thing. So that is how it works itself out. And with that being the case, the emphasis on the masquerade, the pretty mass, as they call it, there's no emphasis on that anymore. They're the mass players, they're the mass band leaders like Lazarus and Twine and others, and the folks who continue the Peter Bain legacy. They're those, and the people out at Lafayette Paraclete who have their pretty mass. Yes, most definitely, you'll have those still. But I get the distinct impression that most of the effort is focused on dirty mass and Monday night mass. Tuesday night mass is coming back. It did hit a pinnacle in St. Patrick and then it died for whatever reason. But it's coming back. I think it had 2 bands this year. That's good. But are we really and truly looking to play the mass, or are we looking to play the jab? Because it's jab all over. I mean, get it, eh? And again, it is not, I know a lot of you would want to take it as criticism. It's not criticism. It's pointing out what happened. Again, when you look at it, think about this. Even in the groovy monarch, we've seen the expression of jab. So the jab culture is, it seems to be overpowering our carnival. And then again, the question will be asked, and somebody can ask me the question and say, Andrew, what are you talking about carnival? We don't have carnival. We have mass. Mass in August. The Bajans have mass too. Is it in August? They crop over. The Vinci, they have mass. Is it in July? Vinci mass. We don't have carnival. So when we took the time off to rebrand this, because we did rebrand it, you know, and that would have been a couple of years ago when we rebranded it and we called it Spice Mass. But maybe you did not sell it enough. So whereas the Vincis, they would speak of Vinci Mass, and the Bajans would speak of crop over, and quite rightly, the Trinidadians will speak of carnival. They're the ones who have carnival. I think, well, of course, our sister Isle, Karaku, has maintained that. We have not bought into what is Spice Mass. We claim that we have, and we haven't. Honestly, we have not bought into Spice Mass because we still call it Carnival. It is not Carnival. Carnival, is it a period when you come out of Lent, or is it pre-Lenten? One of them. You know, I wasn't there when the, the thing was taking place. Let me find out. Carnival. Let me find out Carnival, and then I'll get right back to you on that. But I tell you this, we have to decide what we're doing. One, the jab taking over. So we might find a situation that at the end of the day, we have nothing to do with jab. With them, with pretty mass. Everything will be jab all over the place. And we need to do so and deal with that and deal with it pretty quickly and realize where we are and where we're going. A lot of people may not like the statements that I'm making, but if you do so and you take a step back, and you'd realize that Andre is probably for the first time making some sense. Another thing, and I'd like to speak to this because I believe the business people and those who own buildings on the main road. Now, even schools paid the price. Even schools paid the price. And that is where my problem is that I am of the belief that jab, or yay, as we used to call it back then, is a very disciplined mass. But the jab, as they say, jab don't care. Jab don't care. Jab don't care about anything. Jab just don't care. So jab will do so and dirty up your place, and jab don't care. And then the same people who are playing jab are the same ones who are playing netball, and the same ones who are playing cricket, and the same ones who are playing football, and the same ones who are running, and the same ones who are playing volleyball. So the jab and the dirty mass, meaning those in the paint, they deface the buildings belonging to the people who in 2 weeks' time they're going to be speaking to these people and they're going to be asking them for sponsorship for something. Do you understand? So you deface the school, and then the children of the job has to go back to that same school. And the job, they're going to complain that the school dirty up and it dirty the children's clothes and nobody will clean it. But they forget they were the ones who dirty up the school. The job is going to go to Calico on the Wednesday after Carnival and inadvertently rub against the wall and spoil their clothing. And then they're going to turn around and blame Calico. Yeah. When they were the ones who 2 days ago or a day ago, they were the ones who chose to deface that building. Now, the job had to start to care. Because if the job don't care, then what is going to happen is that we are going to continue building this lawlessness about the job. Job don't care. Job don't care about nothing. And Andrews, I love I respect your statement, but I want you to don't refer to the thing as Carnival. Refer to the thing as Spice Mass. You understand? Yes, Ann Andrews, please refer to the thing as Spice Mass, not Carnival. You see, Carnival, we can say, is a festive season of music, dance, what do you call it? Culture or cultural expression, hence the jab, not the dirty mass. I know where that come out. And it's usually held in the weeks leading up to Lent. And Lent, of course, is a period of fasting and reflection, and that has to do with Christianity. Now, as I indicated to you, Carnival is a celebration, a festive time or season of music and all gay abandoned behavior, which is just before Lent. Right. Some try to link it to emancipation, but that's another topic for another day, another time. Some try to link it with emancipation, but I'm going to deal with that another time. So let's return to the defacing of public buildings and public spaces. Imagine the same block that the jab want to sit down on and dirty up the block. The same jab coming on the block and lime 2 days later with a white pants. And when it get dirty, the jab cussing, forgetting that the jab was the same jab that dirty the place. We have to do so and exercise some more discipline when it comes to the job. Some people may say that it's going down the drain. And there's that distinct feeling among a lot of people who are accustomed to something different. But, as I always say, ever-changing, ever-changing, ever-changing evolution takes place as we go along. So what you saw when you were a kid growing up, don't expect that what you saw as a kid growing up, that you will now see it as an adult. The young people, they're going to take it and make it into their own and make it into something that they like. So as I say, I'm not criticizing you playing the job. I'm speaking against the job having no discipline. The job need to have discipline. The job can't just want to job up the place. Do you understand? And then I am asking Xpressions to spend some monies, billboards, t-shirts, and other paraphernalia, and sell this thing called Xpressions, please. And don't sell it as Grenada Carnival. It is not Carnival. Carnival, as I just told you, is a pre-Lenten festival. Carnival is a pre-Lenten festival. And Lent they quite up in Bahang by March and April and thing around there. That is where Lent gonna be. You understand? Not done by August. So we cannot call this Carnival. Call it what it is, what the name the people gave to it a couple of years ago. People like Ali Gill and so forth for this. Xpressions. Like Vincimas. Like Crop Over. Don't bastardize the thing and call it Carnival. It's not Carnival. And once we get the name right, then we might get the people to understand and appreciate that, hey, we can't play the dirty mass like how we play in the dirty mass. We cannot play the dirty mass like how we play in the dirty mass. We have to do some. Let's check ourselves. We have to seriously check ourselves. So that be that on Carnival. That's my piece I'd want to share with you this morning on Carnival. I have a little message for Nawasa coming up after this commercial break. Yeah, Nawasa, I really and truly need to speak to you. The company Nawasa, you all have the people who run Nawasa, they have no respect for the people who live in places like St. Andrew, in places like St. Patrick. I don't know about other parishes as yet, but I know for a fact that you have absolutely no respect for us. And that is really and truly dreadful. And I'm calling on the manager of Nawasa to live a moment in St. Patrick, and you'd understand. Live a moment in St. Andrew, and you'd understand. Philip Alexander, Philip, you are a fake. You pretended that you love this country, Philip Alexander. You are the chairman of Nawasa. You are a fake. According to my good partner, Francis Spear. You are a fake, Philip Alexander. You don't care about people. All you care about is yourself.
The sincere, real FM, the vessel, your message, feel the air. Speak your truth, Grenada, where your heart there. Real expression, real connect.
I'll be back in a minute to speak to Nawasa.
From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound when make freedom ring. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound when make freedom ring. Fisherman chant the blues, farmer hymn the rain. Mama shares her wisdom, youths them chant for change. The radio no silence the struggles we face. Amplify the joy, the pain, the grace. Not making of the rhythm, cocoa in the bass. Real FM hold the mirror to the spice.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
In Grenada, we supply fertilizers, herbicides, seedlings and nursery supplies, diesel water pumps, walk-behind tillers, organic and environmentally friendly agricultural inputs. We're serving you from 2 locations at Birch Grove and booth 34 at the Vendors Market in Grenville. Cost-effective agricultural solutions for all your needs. Visit Gittins Home and Garden Center for the best in everything agriculture. Call us on 409-2175 or 438-4337. Gittins Home and Garden Center, from your farm to your backyard.
Introducing Berger Travel-On from Answer Coatings Grenada Limited. Built tough for the Caribbean climate, Berger Travel-On is your one-coat solution for long-lasting protection and a beautiful textured finish. This patent texture design is available in 3 grades: ultra-fine, fine, and coarse, and in a wide range of colors, perfect for exterior and interior walls. Quick drying, low maintenance, and cost-effective. Berger Travel-On keeps your projects on time and within budget. So whether you're building your first home or refreshing your space with that modern look.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Look no further than the Chameleon Design Studios, the creative powerhouse behind Key Central and dozens of standout brands across Grenada and beyond. From web designs, animations, and motion graphics to custom video productions, we bring your visions to life with unmatched efficiency and professionalism. Need a logo? Logo design starts at just $1,500, and our starter pack includes brochures, call cards, and letterheads. Whether you're launching a new business, revamping your identity, or telling your story visually, Chameleon Design Studios is the new face of designs. Call us now at 1473-422-8601 or scan that QR code. Follow us on Instagram at chameleon_473. Let's communicate. Call us today.
Hey Grenada, are you ready to take charge of your future? The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union is here to help you make it happen. Whether you're starting a savings journey, planning for education, or chasing your big dreams, we've got the tools and support you need. With savings, loans, mortgages, and expert financial advice, your goals are within reach. And for the youth of our nation, we believe in you. Let us help you build the foundation for a brighter tomorrow. Visit us at Jubilee Street, Grenville, Lucas Street, St. George, or our brand new modern spaces at Seaton Brown Street.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa!
Kathy, good morning.
Hear the airwaves free.
Careful now, don't be late.
You see, whoa. No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricate.
Monica, good morning. Great.
Like Mount
Nice.
Ooh. From Grand Anse to St. George, this the people them.
Pastor Lewis, how you doing?
Now I let your heart pour out. Ooh.
All right, so I did say I had to speak to Nawasa. And the disrespect Nawasa continues to show to people in St. Andrew and people of St. Patrick, especially those who use the tongue. Now, I don't know who's I don't know the person's name. I didn't research the person's name. But who is the manager? I know it's a female who is the manager at Nawasa. It's a female. And I know the chairman of Nawasa. He's a gentleman from Birch Grove, Mr. Philip Alexander. Philip, you're a failure. Straight up. Yourself and your company, you have failed the people of St. Andrew big time. And you are now failing the people in the tongue. In the tongue in St. Patrick. That tongue, of course, the tears. The condition of the road, after you have dug, you have laid your pipes, you have pressure tested your pipes. I know. Don't ask me how I know. I won't tell you because next thing y'all might want to victimize the person who told me. You've done your pressure testing, and the tongue is in a mess. Dust is the order of the day. And when it's raining, mud is what follows. And that's not just in Satyrs. It's not all the way to Grenville anymore, because I see that they're doing some patchwork. Finally, so the people of Pearls and so on, yeah, you're getting some sort of a relief has come your way. But Nawasa, you're a total failure. The quality of life for people in St. Patrick and parts of St. Andrew is extremely low because of you, Nawasa. Because of you. Why? Is it because you can't plan properly? I'll hate to think, because there's a woman at the helm. Women, they say, are the better planners. So I would expect the woman at the helm to do very well. Unless Philip is a bigger failure than I thought. Unless you can't come into the tongue, and you did. Look, I chose not to say anything until after Carnival. Why? Because I wanted to see whether or not you're going to do something about it before Carnival. You did nothing. You did nothing. And I'm wondering whether or not you couldn't have started the project, meaning the one to dig up the road in Satyrs. I'm wondering whether or not you couldn't have started the project immediately after Carnival. But no, you started it before. I'm like, okay, fine. I never would have believed that you would leave the road in that kind of a condition. When it's nice and bright and sunny, it's dust. When it's nice and cool, because it rained for a bit, it's mud. Nawasa, you're a total failure. Companies don't fail people like that. You need to do better. That is not how it's done. I dread, I used to be doing so and say, well, I'm so happy for the people in the south of the island because of what pipes are going to be laid again. And I was like, hey, the people in the St. John area, in the Concord area, the people close to the falls, don't worry, things going to work out. Something will happen, but let the people in the south get some water. I was saying yes. But I dread the fact that you have to go and dig up the roads in the south, and that's how you're going to blaze. Unless you're scared of Andy Williams. Even the Sagasa was scared of Andy Williams because Grand Anse Bridge, they cleaned it in one day. All them other places can't get no attention at all, or very limited attention. Somebody said to me, because when I was speaking to the whole aspect of what Nawasa did in relation digging up the road in Sauters, somebody said to me, Andre St. Patrick has no representatives in Parliament. Joseph Andal and Dennis Cornwall, we may have to call you failures if you continue behaving like that. We ain't calling you failures yet. But if you continue to behave like that, if you continue not to bring relief to the people of St. Patrick, Joseph Andal and Dennis Cornwall, we may have to start to term you both as failures. And I don't want to do that. Nobody else has the right to do that. Me, I'm from St. Patrick. I could say that to you. Nobody else. I won't let anybody else do that to you. But the crux of the matter is, it's looking like you don't care. Joseph Andal and Dennis Cornwall. You're probably in the same boat as Philip Alexander and the manager at Nawasa. You guys don't care. At least during the day, you can send one of your water trucks to just wet the thing a bit and keep the dust down. Do you know what that's doing to people? Do you know? And Andal, I know you wouldn't know because you don't live in Sauters. And Cornwall, you don't live in Sauters. And I'm not saying you don't live in St. Patrick. I say you don't live in Sauters, so you don't know. And you hardly live in Sauters. So it doesn't really bother you. Morning, noon, and night, the bus passes you, it's dust in your face. Like David Rudder, dust in their face. That's what it is. Speaking about the buses, at least you can do a little slow down in the tongue. Vehicles in the tongue, y'all could drive a bit slower. The dust kills. And to those of you who sell edibles, who sell food, y'all continue as normal. You can't continue as normal. You'll kill people. You're cutting watermelon to sell as normal. You're roasting corn at the side of the road as normal. No! Them things can't go down as normal. Fruits and vegetables, yeah, because people have a responsibility to wash before they eat. When you sell me a roast corn, I can't wash it. When you sell me a slice of watermelon, I can't wash it. Do you understand? So you too have to take that into consideration. And if your door to your business is usually opened up like that, and you're selling eats inside of there, close the door. I know it's going to be hot, but I prefer to be hot than ingest something that was in the street. Do you have a set of dogs walking up and down? Cats too. So you don't know what you're ingesting. And that is through a roast corn. Come on, people. Care for your brother. Care for your brother. Care for your sister. Let's care for each other. Do you understand? And somebody just put a question there. I think it's Shoma. Shoma, let me read your question. Good morning. Just asking a question. So the PM and them cannot go to the US again? That thing is I cannot tell you that. The statement that I read in the American media did not say that they stopped them. It said that they were putting restrictions. It wasn't said that they stopped them. So at this time, I don't know what the restrictions are. So I can't say that they've stopped. But I say this. I was listening to a program yesterday. The program, The Bob Report. Listening to that program yesterday. And the guest was Dr. Terrence Marshall, Dr. Justin Pear, and Mr. Chester Humphrey. And you guys have to go check it out yourself. Check out the Bob Report yourself. Because I'll make a statement and then people will do so and want to kill me as per usual. And I always say, if you want to kill me, join the line. It's a very long line. Back of the line is somewhere down by Australia down there, down by New Zealand side down there. That's where the back of the line is. So by the time you get up here, I did already. Somebody else don't kill me. You can't jump the line. But I listened to the program, to most of it, not all of it yesterday, because I had to leave at one point in time. And I sat down and took in some of the program, and Justin Pear did his research and came on and said what he had to say. Dr. Terrence Marshall spoke with passion and spoke from a position of having lived in Cuba and understanding what it is. Worked, lived, and studied in Cuba, Dr. Marshall. Chester Humphrey? I don't know. I really don't know. When he spoke yesterday, I wish the host would have said to him, Chester Humphrey, you are representing Chester Humphrey and you're not representing anybody. Because Chester, at this particular point in time, and it has nothing to do with his age, it's just that I never realized that Chester was that dumb. I never realized that. And I know somebody will tell him that Andrew Donald called him a dodoi. Yeah. Go ahead, tell him. And you can do so and you can use some words that nobody don't understand so as to describe Andre Donald. And that's okay. That's no big deal. That's no biggie. But Chester, you didn't surprise me. You disappoint me. And anybody who goes, that's I tell y'all, go and look at the Bob Report for yesterday. And then you'd realize what I mean when I say Chester Humphrey is a failure too. Chester Humphrey, I stopped very short of saying that Chester Humphrey don't have sense. But I wouldn't say it. But that is how Chester behaved yesterday. The fact remains. The fact remains that the United States of America is a giant. So if there is a giant, it's a giant. You could say everything you want, they remain a giant. In your lifetime and my lifetime, they will never cease to be a giant. So you can say what you want. We are a mere 110, if all that, in number. We are no weight. The two little sauce up with a send up there, they could stop it any time. The 2 pound of fish with a send, they could say, oh, eat all the fish for themselves. We don't want that again. What the important thing here, I believe, is the government needs to find out, if they don't know already, where did they go wrong? That's what the government needs to find out. You better believe that. Because the comrade up in Ganja country, oh yes, in Vincent, I mean, the comrade, he said more than what our guys said. And guess what? The comrade ain't going through the same thing that we going through. Understand that, you know. The comrade said as much as we said and more. But they ain't going through the same things that we are going through, or we are going to go through. The 3 areas, Cuba, Grenada, and Africa. What is the common denominator? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. What is the common denominator for these 3? For the African continent, Cuba, and Grenada. There is something that we did which was not proper. Chrissy Batiste, good morning. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Cuba, Grenada, and Africa? What is the common denominator? It's all well and good to say that we did wrong. Yes. But what did we do wrong? That meeting in Jamaica. Word has it that the meeting was by invitation only. If you were invited, you couldn't go. St. Vincent was invited. Barbados was invited. Grenada, were we invited? I don't know. Somebody tell me, please. Were we invited? Huh? And if we weren't invited, why weren't we invited? Do you understand? And I have a good friend, Straker, up and running. Straker, good morning to you. How are you doing? If you're up and running, I hope that you're having a wonderful day. But Straker, do you know what is the common denominator of these 3? Cuba, Grenada, Africa? Do we know? Somebody is saying to me, we are not invited to the meeting. Okay. Hudson George, what is Hudson saying this morning? Let's see what Hudson is saying there. Grenada government biggest mistake is the restoration of October 19th, October 25th holiday issues. Also asking the US for Morris Bishop body. Okay. Okay. That's your view, Hudson. Straker, wake up now, girl. I'm dear, Straker. You can't wake up this early morning now. Listen, I'll tell you something that I know. I don't know what is the common denominator of the three areas, but I know something. I know that when the Minister for Finance went on GBN, and he said, oh, and I'm paraphrasing, you could take back your visa if you want to take back your visa. That's your business. Now stick with Cuba. Right? If I caller, there we go. Caller, I'm coming to you. I stick with Cuba. And then, I think it was in Parliament that, what's his name? Joseph Andal said, take a visa if you want a visa. I don't want for a visa to come in America. I stick with Cuba. Yo, I said it last week. If you're not a Bajan, don't interfere with the Bajan. Because when you interfere with the Bajan and the Bajan come at you, you may not like what you get. Good morning. How you doing, caller?
Good morning, Andrew Drake. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Dre, that topic you was there on about Nawasa. Very interesting because November and December when I was down there, I noticed the same thing and I was talking about that same issue with Nawasa. And one of my observations was that our seawater is being polluted by that dirt. Because you can stay on shore and see the dirty water right out to the horizon. I observe it in Victoria, I observe it in River Sally. And you're telling me now is August and that's still happening? So imagine what this thing is doing to our fish bed. So many of times, you know, we react after the effect. After things already, the damage is already done. I mean, that issue there with Nawasa should have never been happening. That's poor planning. Yes, you're trying to upgrade, but in the form of upgrade, you shouldn't be destroying people's lives. And in many different forms. Immediate and after. After effects, immediate people are getting sick by the dirt. The after effects of we destroying our seabed, our fish beds. I mean, very interesting topic, Dre. I hope that some way, somehow, Nawasa is listening and they try to rectify the problem immediately because this thing is doing serious damage to our people and the country as a whole. Thank you very much, man.
All right, then. One love. Take care. Thanks for calling, bro. Good. 22 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour. But I already say that Philip is a failure. Say Philip is a failure. What do you expect? Now, let me say this, And let's know this, understand this, and believe this. And there is no one in Grenada who more African than Andre. I love to identify with my roots. I love to identify with my roots. However, I believe one of our problems could be our association with some of the more corrupt states in Africa. That could be part of our problem in relation to that thing that could happen as it relates to government ministers and officials. Like it or not, there are some corrupt countries in the world. I think Israel is a very corrupt country, if you ask me. But there are other corrupt countries, other places across the globe. Russia. The United States has its fair share of corruption too. And so too does Africa. When you look at places like Benin and even Nigeria, who we close up with, you're talking corruption there by the minute or by the second. We must be very careful, of our association. Our association with our brothers and sisters, not all our brothers and sisters. Okay, let me show you something. See this? Those of you who are viewing, you see this? This is my left hand. See, nothing except the normal lines inside of the hand. See this? Here's my right hand. Nothing except, look in your hand. Look in your hand right now. Look at your palms. Look at them, both of them. If you see hair growing in the middle of your hand, you have never stolen anything, you have never lied, and you are honest person. Not a very honest, an honest person. But if you ain't see hair growing in the middle of the hand, you just lie, you just thief, and you don't honest. If you ain't see hair growing in the middle of your hand. Just remember I said that. I think do we have another call? I thought we had another call there. I was just going to take that call. So remember I said that to you. If you look in the middle of a man's hand and you see hair growing, he's an honest man. Not a very honest. He's an honest man, right straight up. He doesn't thief, he don't kill, he don't cheat, he don't nothing. If he married, he's faithful to wife and everything like that. If you see hair growing, if you ain't see hair, beware. He does thief, he does cheat, do everything. Me, I don't have hair. Look at it, I don't have hair. Anytime you see, my grandfather tell me that, anytime you see a man with hair growing in the middle of your hand, that's an honest man. If not, don't bother it. He ain't got nothing on you. There's a bit of information that came to hand that I believe I need to read for you. Somebody sent it to me. A comparison of the fiscal reports published by the Ministry of Finance for the first half of 2025 with the first half of 2024 shows that the government revenue and grants have been reduced by 112.6 million. Yeah? For that period in 2024. Revenue and grants for that period in 2024 was 740.3 million. The amount received for this period, 2025, $627.7 million. What does that say? In a nutshell, it continues to point towards the government growing deficit. It continues to point towards government having serious problems as it relates to finding monies, staying on top of their finances. Grenada, I have told you before, we have spoken to it on this program and other programs on this radio. Grenada is in a precarious position at this point in time as it relates to finances. You may not want to believe me, and I am not saying this to you so as to promote any political party. I am speaking the facts to you as they come. Grenada is in a serious position as it relates to finances. When the government of Grenada came in and met what they said was a pregnant treasury, approximately $535 million is what they met. And they did not take care as to how they spent that money. They were very extravagant in every which way possible. They were extravagant in every which way possible. See where we are now. We go eat the bread the devil need. You may not want to believe me, but that's okay. If you are patient, you will see Anne's belly. I am telling you, this administration has not done well for this country. They have followed in the footsteps of previous National Democratic Congress governments. They have continued to do nothing. This is where we are at now. This is where we are at now. Grenadians, tighten the belts. Try not to overspend. Because if you think it hard now, it is going to get worse. It is going to get worse. And the only thing that you can do so as to cause our country to get better is when election comes, remove that which is present. Remove that which is present. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Jillian Noel, good morning to you. Gemma Warwood, and also to Stephanie John. Good morning to Stephanie John and Stephanie Alexander. Karen Williams, top of the morning to you. Hudson George. You guys need to have a wonderful day. 8:32, that's our time. We're going to take a commercial break. And of course, we'll come back.
Cultural pride and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice side, hear the airwaves free. On the radio, see.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
Classic Furniture. Our items are made from the best local wood available on island. Our products are made with love, care, and the experience we have gained over the years. Why do you even contemplate using substandard furniture, which is imported, when you can get the best made right here in Grenada? Our factory is located in the cultural village of Chantimel and our showroom on Ben Jones Street, St. Andrew. We are also noted for refurbishing that piece of furniture to its initial look. When looking for quality furniture, there is only one place to look, and that's Classic Furniture, where we take care of your needs with utmost care. So give us a call today and put your furniture woes to rest. Classic Furniture, where love and luxury is combined to provide the ultimate satisfaction. Call us today on 442-4645. Classic Furniture.
Flow's prepaid customers can now unlock big bonus rewards like bonus data, prizes, and more every time you activate a 3-day prepaid plan or larger. Activate a plan, then scratch to reveal your bonus data. Plus, get points for extra prizes. The more you activate, the more bonus data and prizes you can win. Get in on the big bonus rewards when you activate a prepaid plan. Dial *129# or visit topupflow.com to activate a plan today.
Introducing Berger Travel On from Answer Coatings Grenada Limited. Built tough for the Caribbean climate, Berger Travel On is your one-coat solution for long-lasting protection and a beautiful textured finish. This patent texture design is available in 3 grades: ultra-fine, fine, and coarse, and in a wide range of colors, perfect for exterior and interior walls. Quick drying, low maintenance, and cost-effective. Berger Travel-On keeps your projects on time and within budget. So whether you're building your first home or refreshing your space with that modern look,
Classic Furniture. Our items are made from the best local wood available on island. Our products are made with love, care, and the experience we have gained over the years. Why do you even contemplate using substandard furniture, which is imported, when you can get the best made right here in Grenada? Our factory is located in the cultural village of Chantimel and our showroom on Ben Jones Street, St. Andrew. We are also noted for refurbishing that piece of furniture to its initial look. When looking for quality furniture, there is only one place to look, and that's Classic Furniture, where we take care of your needs with utmost care. So give us a call today and put your furniture woes to rest. Classic Furniture, where love and luxury is combined to provide the ultimate satisfaction. Call us today on 442-4645. Classic Furniture.
It's in the feeling and how we talk. It's in the meaning and our spark. It is the thing that sets us apart. Who we are. Cause the rhythm of life keeps pumping. Together going strong. No matter what, we keep things flowing. Before we will go all in. Our hands up in the sky. Celebrating. Come let your rhythm flow.
Real expression on 919.
Okay. I'm back with you. The number is 442-0175. And you can give me a call. Okay. I think we have a call here. See if we can take that one and say good morning.
Morning, Andre. How are you?
Hey, my good Trinidadian, Grenadian brethren, what's happening?
Great. I'm listening to your program. A very interesting discussion, especially on the Bob report yesterday and this issue concerning visa restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand the questions and what you're asking and the probing, because there's not much more information. And with respect to my comment on the program yesterday, I mean, we all agree that the contribution to Cuba to Grenada is second to none. That is understood. But the fact that visa restriction was placed on government officials,
mm-hmm.
yeah, Grenada, Cuba, and Africa. No. Trinidad and Tobago, in the health sector, there's a lot of factors that must. Yeah. But you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm there.
But Trinidad is not included. I would like to know why. Jamaica, yeah. And throughout the Caribbean, why Grenada identified? Why? No, there have to be a reason why.
Must be.
And I am aware of the traveling arrangement of government officials. Some of these arrangements have not been reported. GIS announcement. Some of these travel arrangements are private. But I always believe, Andre, information you can't hide. You can't hide. There has to be a reason why Grenada was identified. So there's a lot of conspiracy theory outside. Not respect to Ms. Dr. Pierre's contribution yesterday and Chester's behavior.
Ah.
I had to laugh because Chester, to me, once he does not understand something, he has a very strange view on it.
No, I
Dr.
don't.
Pierre is a scientist.
I don't agree with you about him not understanding. Once he does not agree with something, he goes against it and says all sort of things.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. But I understood Dr. Pierre's contribution.
Mm-hmm.
He says there is no evidence in the Caribbean because of we have strong labor relation laws, etc. But he referenced Latin America,
mm-hmm.
Brazil, and maybe other countries. And the attack, Chester was asking questions, is he sent by the American? I mean, those aren't necessary. Right? Those aren't necessary. But I just laugh because that is Chester. I don't think the dezoning minority in Grenada will take much notice to what he says. But again, we have to have some measure of transparency and some other of investigation of what is the reason behind it.
Yeah.
Now, remember Dr. Pierre gave you a definition of human trafficking.
Yes.
And he was applying the definition. No, a lot of people may disagree with the definition. I too maybe have issues with the definition. However, I think what is troubling to me is that this restriction is targeted at government officials. So who are government officials? Who are these people? Are they government ministers? Are they parliament permanent secretaries? Who are those people? So the government, to me, needs to provide information to the citizen. But I think selecting Grenada and covering it up with the issue related to human trafficking, I'm not too sure that is true. No, the Americans could be using all kind of tactics to divert people's attention. But I don't think that is really true. Because the information provided by Dr. Pierre, I think, is public. I don't think it's hidden. So there has to be another reason. And I always question, why do a government minister traveling on these private arrangements without informing the population? I have a problem with that. But it seems to me there's something more in the matter besides the pestle.
Well, even the prime minister, has traveled, and we don't know where he is, when he's where, and whatever. You know, even that has happened.
But we don't know. Maybe the Americans know.
Maybe they know.
And why are you traveling? Who are you speaking to? Right? So there are things we don't know. And I believe the Americans know. Or they may not know. Or it is purely bullying. According to Dr. Maricho, American bullying. But it is not too sure it is purely bullying. I think it's something more.
I believe that something has to do, it also has to do with us, or our people, our ministers. I believe that some of them at some time speak out of turn. And that, I believe, could be part of our problem. You know, with you jumping up. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't believe it's speaking out of turn. I think there are more in the matter besides the pestle.
Besides the pestle, okay.
This thing is targeted at government ministers. That is what it's targeted at. At the decision makers. Not the ordinary citizen. Think about it, Andre. Think about it. Think about it.
Yeah, because
it's identified.
It's specific to say government officials.
Yes, Andre, don't run away from that. Stick to the focus. It is on government officials, the decision makers. Right? I will hope that the government will come clean and be transparent. I hope so, but I don't think that will happen. I don't think we will know the truth. But the program yesterday was very interesting. Very
interesting program.
And very interesting. The perspective, very interesting. Dr. Maricho was very good. And Dr. Pierre and Chester, even himself. some of the issues he raised. Very interesting. He raised an issue concerning these Nigerian doctors, whether or not they pay the same amount as the Grenadian specialists.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Very
interesting situation. The Cuban nurses who come.
There's something that
we
have to pay attention to something there too, you know, and it's the salary scheme. If these people are going to come in and work for a particular type of salary or a particular amount, then not only do the Nigerians and the Cubans have to work for the same, what are you going to do about your Grenadians? You have to bring them to that level also.
Yeah, so I'm saying is that a very interesting observation by Chester Humphrey, very interesting observation. And also Dr. Marisho with respect to the project Polaris and the new facility. Very interesting perspective.
Well, in a nutshell, Dr. Marisho stopped very short of saying that is a waste of time, you know.
Well,
in a nutshell, that's what he said.
But I think that, but I think it's a very interesting perspective, and I think he being a very experienced physician, his opinion should count, and the government should listen.
But they should have consulted it with him first.
Well, I'm not too sure whether or not there is a avenue to do so. But however, I think he made his point. But Andre, finally, Grenada at a serious crossroad. And at the end of the day, the ordinary citizens will feel the heat.
Yes.
You mentioned about a reduction in revenue. But yet, there is a massive capital investment of $250 million for infrastructure, not the operations. One have to be very careful that we don't hurt the generation to come.
The other thing is that 200 before you run out, that 250 million US dollars that's being injected in Project Polaris. Did I miss something in relation to, is it a grant, is it a loan, how we paying back and what we doing? Did I miss something?
No. It is not a grant.
It's not a grant, okay.
That's a loan. Right? So, but we don't know the terms and conditions
of that loan.
Conditions of that loan, right? But that's a loan, right? That's not a grant. That's not a government-to-government arrangement. Like when the current hospital was built by the Cuban government. That was a grant. They came to build it. This is a different arrangement. But the comment made by Dr. Marito was very, very instructive. And I hope that the government will listen. The government have to listen. Not only people at the NDC. They have to listen to the citizens. The government is the government of all people of Grenada. So that, and if they listen, they will make the right decision that will benefit the people. And that is my concern, is the fact that when some government, when they get in office, they start listening.
Yeah.
And then they start listening just before elections. That is my grave concern. But we will see what's going forward. However, this matter concerning the visa restriction was targeted at government officials. So the decision makers say there's something inside there that the Americans know that we don't know.
Somebody going somewhere, somebody traveling to somewhere.
Well, when there's no facts, we don't have the information. But government may need to change their behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Government officials may need to change their behavior. Because at the end of the day, it's the ordinary people who will suffer.
That will suffer.
Not the government officials.
All right, I'm going to wrap up for my news, so we catch up again.
Great. Have a good day.
You too, my brother. One love. Real 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. You heard it yourself. I'm not the only one with the position. I'm not the only one saying something is wrong. Why did it happen to just Grenada, Africa, Cuba? Why? Why the visa restrictions? Government officials. What is it that we are missing? And don't you think that we need to investigate a bit more? What is it we are missing? And to also let you know, to remind you that for the period this year, as it relates to the same period last year, 2024, hey, it ain't looking good. Revenue drop. Revenue continues to drop. Grenadians, speaking to all Grenadians, understand what's going on. We in for serious problems. We in for serious problems. Goodbye. God bless you. Take care. Enjoy what is left of Monday, the 18th day of August 2025. God bless you.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
It's in the feeling and how we talk. It's in the meaning and our spark. It is the thing that sets us apart. Who we are. Cause the rhythm of life keeps pumping. Together going strong. No matter what we keep things flowing. Before we will go all in. Our hands up in the sky. Celebrate and come let your rhythm flow.
Expert nail technician wanted. Looking for a skilled nail artist who specializes in acrylic, gel nails, stunning nail art, and luxurious pedicures. If you can turn nails into masterpieces, I want you. Creative braider needed. Need a talented braider who can slay cornrows, locks, and braids, and all the latest styles. If your hands can work magic with hair, let's connect. Hit me up or WhatsApp me 403-4421. Let's create something amazing together.
The new Grenville Credit Union debit card has made online shopping easier than ever. Quick, secure, and hassle-free. Just tap, pay, and shop with confidence. Get yours today.
School's calling, and Maya's Collections has the answer. Hey parents and students, the countdown is on. Maya's Collections in Sutes is your go-to spot for everything back to school. Uniforms, we've got them. St. Patrick Catholic School shirts, primary and preschool uniforms across St. Patrick, MacDonald College, St. Mark's and Montrose Secondary School uniforms, shirts, socks, vests and more. Need supplies? We're stocked with notebooks, exercise books, school bags, accessories and a whole lot more. Plus a wide variety of household items for the home. Got government or Grand Coda vouchers? Bring them in. We accept both. Find us on Main Street Sutes. Opening hours from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays to Saturdays. Call